Welcome back to Canadian Tour TV's coverage of the Great Waterway Classic. We're here with Joe Panzeri, who shot ho-hum 64, another mid to low 60s round for you, Joe. But you told me it could have been a little bit lower. Talk about your round today.
I got off to a good start. The front nine's pretty tough. I was excited to start birdie, and then kind of had the momentum going, turned it 3 under, and I missed a couple short putts on the back nine, one for birdie and another for a par save. But other than that, it was a solid day, hitting it close, and the greens are rolling well, so it was a nice day.
Now, you've become a familiar face to Canadian Tour TV thanks to some of these low rounds you've been shooting. Talk about the key to just keeping these good rounds going. I know you've gotten off to some good starts, but you've been able to post some pretty low numbers. Talk about what it's been like to just keep good rounds going.
I guess my good play is I've been working hard on my game. Spent a lot of time on my putting, chipping, wedge game, which is really starting to pay off. I feel like if I'm inside about 110 yards, I have a good opportunity to get up and down from there. And this golf course, you're going to have a lot of those shots, a lot of wedges. So I'm just taking advantage of that and just one shot at a time, and I guess it's been adding up to nice scores at the end.
You were just telling me a little bit before, you said you wouldn't be surprised if there was a 59 or 60 this week, the way the course is playing. Talk about how aggressive you'll try to stay the next couple rounds.
I think you definitely got to stay very aggressive. The key is, I think, getting off to a pretty good start. The first hole is, I think, the hardest hole on the golf course. So if you can start out with a good 4 there, and then just start taking advantage right out of the gates. The greens are soft, but they're rolling well, and the par 5s are gettable if you're hitting good drives. With the greens as soft as they are and running as well as they are, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody went out and shot maybe 10 under on the weekend, 9 or 10 under. I think it's doable. Somebody's got to do it, I guess.
Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the last Canadian Tour event, the Canadian Tour Championship, where we all thought you had it won. You posted 13 under, and then Eugene Wong holed out from the fairway to win. Talk about what that sort of did for you coming into this week.
In the Tour Championship, I played well. I had a lot of birdies and kind of some bonehead bogeys that I've been trying to get rid of this week. Just mental errors, missing on the short side. But overall, I feel like I played pretty well there. And signing my scorecard, I thought, okay, we'll probably have a playoff. I was expecting a playoff. I wasn't expecting to lose, to be honest. But he had a great shot, and I'd be willing to bet that's probably the only time that'll happen in my life. So might as well get it done early. And it just gives me a little bit of fuel for the fire to keep playing hard this week and finish on a good note.
Well, job well done on the first 2 rounds, and good luck on the weekend.
All right, thanks a lot.